Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back. Firstly, I want to apologise for not having a video out last week. Basically, everything has pretty much been in a pre-molt or a shed for the snakes, so it's kind of been hard to film them doing anything. Sorry, but I'm back. I've got some stuff to film. Videos are coming out again, so stick with the channel. So today, as you can see, this is Moon, my lovely Poecilotheria metallica, my Gucci sapphire ornamental. These things are all over the internet of people handling them and taking pictures of them and stuff. So, as you can see, her enclosure, it's looking a little bare. All of the plants that were in there, they were all live plants in there when I first did it. Yeah, there's all the live plants have all died off. So, we're going to spruce up her enclosure for not a lot of money. So we're all about saving money here, so let's get to it and I'll show you what I've got to spruce her enclosure up with. Okay guys, so here is a better look at the inside of Moon's enclosure. See, now we've got some wood in there and some cork bark, a few plastic plants down here, but down here you can see reminiscence of the old plants that we had in here. Another one here. They just died off. Now all this substrate, this is it's all bioactive substrate. There are wood lice and springtails and worms and all sorts that live in this substrate. That's why I don't get any mold in there or anything like that. All of the stuff that Moon leaves from food, the carcasses or the waste or any feces or anything like that, it all gets eaten and put back into the soil. So I don't want to take this substrate out. I want to leave it in here. And there is Moon. You can see she's started to web up all in there. So now this is her hide, and she's quite cozy back here, so she gets a lot of heat on this back side from the heat coming out of my radiator, so she's plenty warm in here. And she also has a light that goes on top of the enclosure. She has one of the canopy lights that came with it. So yeah, she's pretty good back there. She's pretty happy. So what I want to do is get Moon out, so as I don't risk her escaping or me taking a bite. So I don't want to disturb her too much, so I'm going to get her out and put her out the way so we can get in there and start sprucing up where she lives. Okay, so as always, the two things that I will always have is my catch cup and my tongs. Also, we've got my tester stick, which is a nice paintbrush with a big soft bristle head, which has got a chopstick attached on the other end. So I can use this for testing teas or poking them out of holes. And I have a lid to put on top of my catch cup. Okay, and there we go. Look at her, guys. She is so beautiful. How pretty is she? nice as that spider. And she's pretty big, guys. Stretched out, she's got a good old leg span. I would say she's probably got a 6-inch leg span, stretched out. She's just so good looking. Right, let's put her aside, and I'll show you what I've got to put inside the enclosure. Now, if you've been watching my beginner's guide series, I've mentioned these in the past. These are the long ivy garlands that I told you about. Now, these actually come from a shop we have here in the UK called The Range. It's much like, if any of you guys out there are American, you've got things like Target, Walmart, Kmart, anything like that. It's basically the same. Those places that sell basically everything. In the UK, we've got B&M, Home Bargains, The Range. Yeah, you'll find these kind of things there. But these came out of The Range, and they are $3.99 each, I think. We paid for these, so not particularly expensive. They got fabric leaves, which I like. I prefer the fabric leaves because they hold moisture, whereas the plastic ones they don't. So these can help to hold humidity in. They got wire in the core, so you can wrap them around things, which is really handy. So that means you don't have to glue anything. So what my plan is, guys, my plan is to use some of this ivy, and I'm going to wind it around this branch, and then come around the inside of the top so it hangs down. So it'll give her more foliage around where she likes to hang out, because this main spot here is where she hangs out most of the time. In this corner, this is where she feels most safe, up here. So what I want to do is try and enclose this with foliage, so as I'll get to see her more often. So let's get that done. Okay, looks good, a little bit much. I think we need to take some of this back a little bit, and that should be alright. Okay guys, now to me that looks much better, much better. Compared to what it was before to what it is now, looks 10 times better. Plenty of places for her to climb on, a lot more natural looking, and you can see her little corner is still plenty accessible for her. I've not disturbed any of her webbing that she's made in there. Just tidied it up, giving it a new spruce life, pun intended. So yeah, Moon's new enclosure. Right, so let's get her back in and see what she thinks of it. Here she is, guys. So I'm just going to plug this in here, take off the lid and scoot her out. We'll close these up in case she comes out that way. And then we'll just go in with my touch stick and just give her a tug, and out she comes. There you go, you see her come straight up there. She's going to go straight up into that tree. And off she goes. There she is. Just there. Take this off. Let's get you a better picture. There she is. Away. There you go, guys. She's on the move. And you can see just how pretty of a spider she really is. Look at those blues. She is beautiful. There you go. She's just feeling her webbing now, feeling her way back inside. More than likely she's just going to go straight back into her hide and hide. Oh well. There you go, guys. That's how I spruce up an enclosure. Remember, like I say, just keep an eye out in your local everything shop, like B&M or Home Bargains or The Range or whatever one you have near you, whether it be in America, whether it be in this country or Europe, anywhere you watch. Just have a look, because you will be really surprised at the amount of things that you can find real cheap that you can use for tarantula enclosures. So long as they're clean and there's nothing on them, they're fine. So yeah, get out there, start exploring, start finding things to make your tarantula enclosures look a little bit better. So yeah, hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Write down below in the comments, tell me whether you have taken any of my tips. Tell me about your own enclosures. Tell me what spiders you've got. I love reading comments about other people, and I love hearing what my subscribers have. I love hearing about it, and I do answer comments, guys. So leave me a little message, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So yeah, make sure you leave a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.